Graph of y equals mx is given. Sketch the following and explain their relationship to y equals mx. Okay, so here we have the graph of y equals mx. Okay, you can see some things about it. You can see that it has a positive slope because it's going up from left to right. You can even see what that slope is. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So the slope is 1 and it has a y-intercept of 0. Okay, so what would happen if we took y equals mx and we added 1 to it? Okay, what that's going to do is shift the entire graph up by 1. So every point, like 0, 0, instead is going to be at 0, 1. 1, 1 is going to be instead at 1, 2, and so on. So these all get shifted up by 1. And you get the exact same graph, except it's like this. So shifted up by 1. Okay, so that is y is equal to mx plus 1. Okay, and how does that relate to the original y equals mx? Well, it's shifted up by 1. Okay, so shifted up 1, and it's also parallel. Okay, so shifted up by 1 from the y equals mx and parallel. Okay, let's do the next one. So y is equal to mx minus 1. Okay, so just like the plus 1 and this one shifted the graph up by 1, this one is going to shift the whole graph down by 1. So we go back to the black one here, which is y equals mx, and now we shift down. So all these points would go down that you have. So you would have this graph that went like this. Okay, so that is y is equal to mx minus 1. Okay, and just like the last one, it is shifted, but it's shifted down. Okay, and it's also parallel. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. Y is equal to 2mx. Okay, so when you have a 2 that's being multiplied by your slope here, remember m is the slope. If you got 2 that's being multiplied out front of this, that means the slope is going to double. So we found out last time that our slope was 1 because it went up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. But now it's going to be 2, which means up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Okay, so we still start from the middle, and I'm going to do this one in green. We still start from the middle, but when we find our next point, instead of going up 1 over 1 like the original graph did, we're going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And we do the same thing the other direction, down 2 over 1 to the left, down 2 over 1 to the left. Okay, so you get this graph right here. Okay, so this is y is equal to 2mx. Okay, so the relationship between y is equal to mx and y equals mx, excuse me, is that we have double the slope. Double the slope. Or you could say the slope was 2 times. Okay, 2 times the original slope. All right, and now for our last one, y is equal to negative 2mx. Okay, so this is similar, except we've got a negative. So we're still doubling the slope, except we're also taking care of this negative sign. So instead of the slope being like this green one here, up to right 1, up to right 1, we're going to go up to left 1 now. Okay, up to left 1. So we start in the middle. Since it's negative slope, we go up to left 1, up to left 1, and so on, down to right 1, down to right 1, and like this. And if you connect those dots, you get your graph. Okay, doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but you guys get the idea. And it's not perfect because it's all bent right here, but there's the graph. Okay, okay, so the only relationship you can say between this graph and the other graph is it's the slope has been multiplied by negative 2. This one, like I said, double the slope means it was multiplied by positive 2. Okay, and those are your 4 graphs to this.